Hey guys, what's up? Shin0525 here, back with another drawing video. It's Sunday, so we're back drawing, and this episode is going to be on Ultrasonic. For those of you who don't know, Ultrasonic is a Archie comic exclusive Sonic super form, basically. Basically, he gets this kind of yellow kind of rings around him, and he gets to do a whole bunch of crazy stuff. But yeah, so aesthetically it's not different from drawing normal Sonic. It's just kind of normal Sonic with like a ring. So, but anyway, we're drawing Ultrasonic, and this video was requested by Mind Gamer Sonic. Thank you so much for the request. I hope you enjoy it. And yeah, so without further ado, let's get our pencils ready and let's jump in. Alright guys, so had to start off drawing, should get the longer pencil. So to start off drawing Ultrasonic here, what we're going to do is start off with a nice big circle. This is going to be his head. So just get a nice big decent sized circle for the head portion. And now we're going to get a slightly smaller circle right underneath it. And now we're basically going to get like an oval right about here. This is going to be one of his fists. We're going to have another fist right about here. And then his legs will go off and like kind of curve around. And then we're going to get some ovals. So we're going to get an oval right about here. Kind of like a dome on it. And then like the sock part. And then here we're going to get another curve line. Another kind of oval right there. Kind of like dome. And another little circle here. This is just a gesture. Just to get everything in. But that's pretty much good. So now we could zoom in and we'll start off with Ultrasonic's head. And again, this is pretty much the same way of drawing normal Sonic. So I have a ton of videos on how to draw Sonic. But so you guys should be pros at doing this by now if you've been watching my channel. So basically what we're going to do is start off with his a line going across the center of the circle like this. And we're going to draw Sonic on a profile, which is sometimes tough, but it shouldn't be too bad. So we got the profile line, and now basically what I like to do is start off with like a nice decent sized circle right here. This is kind of going to be where his like cheek is. And basically what we're going to do is just kind of follow this, have it dip down a little bit, and then over, like that. And then we're going to just curve it around. And now we're going to just kind of follow the circle that we have here. Like that. And we get this nice kind of bean type shape right here for his nose. And you get a little curve line right there. And then just shade that in. Simple stuff. Now we could draw in his mouth. So his mouth is going to be this curve line that goes over like this. And it's going to have like a little hook on it. And it's going to dip in and out. And then it just kind of goes up to this corner right here. Like that. Then for his tongue, it'll start kind of like in the middle here and just be a curve line. And then we're going to get another curve line right here. Like that for his tongue. And then we're going to get the like back of his throat here. So basically what it is this just kind of hook type shape. And it's going to go into like a ball here. And then hook around like this. And then we could shade all this in. Very simply. Alright, now we're going to draw on his eye. And his eye might be a little challenging, but this is a nice little tip. Where his eyebrow is going to start, we're going to draw like a nice small little circle right about there. And what we're going to do is just draw a curved line that kind of follows a circle. And then it's going to go out, up, and then just kind of curve in like that. And then we get a nice curved line right here to end his eye. And then for his eye itself, it's just this nice big oval. Like this. And then we're going to get a light reflection. So it's going to be a half circle here. And then another little circle right about there. And then we're going to get a curved line like this. And then like kind of like a little U shape underneath. And you could actually shade all this in black. Like that. And now basically off this kind of curve we're going to stop here, kind of curve it in, And now we're just going to kind of follow the arc of the circle, but we're going to make it a little bit bigger. So I'm going to zoom out a little bit. And basically you want to keep a very rounded arc here, but you're going to go straight into a spike right about there, and it's going to curve in kind of like that. So we got that down. And now before we like do the rest of his head here, we're going to focus on his ears. This ear is real simple. It's basically just this kind of like triangle right here, like that. This ear is a little bit harder, but basically what you're going to do is I like drawing in like, and I'm going to keep this light, kind of like a triangle like this, and then you get like a nice curve line like this. It doesn't connect to this corner, it just kind of curves in, almost connects but not quite. And now here what we're going to do is get a triangle with a bottom like this, and it kind of fits into this kind of like curve that we have here. And I will erase some of the overlap just to make it clearer. And we're going to erase this little curve line right there too. That was just a guide just to help us along. So over, and like that. Get the triangle here, and let's get a little curve line going in like that. So there's that. And then before we finish off his spikes, we're going to basically follow the circle that we have here and just extend this out a little bit more. And then here we're going to get, actually we'll start from the bottom and work our way up. So at the very edge here we're going to get a spike, so it's going to just be this nice long spike like that. And I'll get to a point, and then I'll go into another one, and then this spike will actually go past this line right here and just kind of curve in like that. Erase any overlap. And now we could just add two more spikes that kind of follow these curves here. So we're going to get one here, another one about there. And that's pretty much it, how you draw Ultrasonic's head. Oh, and one more last thing, you could draw a nice curved line that follows his eye for the eyebrow. So it's pretty much it on how to draw his head. So now we could get into his body here. And we're going to work on his body and then kind of go into his hand, because his hand's kind of in front of everything. So basically what we're going to do is we have a decent sized circle here. So we're pretty much going to follow this, and we're going to go into the tail here. So just like this nice big curve line that follows the circle. It's going to curve in, and then we're going to have the circle again kind of go up. And then his back spikes are going to extend out too. So, and they'll kind of follow like the circle a little bit. Kind of have that curve to it. There'd be another one right about there. And now what we're going to do is have a circle right here for his stomach. And now we're going to jump into the hand. I'm going to actually kind of erase some of the stuff over here, just so when we draw on the hand it's nice and clean and clear. And I'm actually going to lower the fist a little bit. Actually what we're going to do is we're going to gesture in the arm by drawing in a circle and then drawing in a line going down. So the fist should be somewhere like this. And again, this is why you plan it out and draw gestures and draw it light, so when you do draw it in, you kind of know where everything goes. So basically what we're going to do is we're going to get like kind of like a curve line like this, and we're going to get a series of 4 circles going on that curve. And then each one's kind of going to go in like this. So basically what we're going to start off doing is, if you want to, you can kind of draw in like ovals for the fingers. It'd be something like that. And then here what we're going to do is we're going to kind of refine the shape a little bit. So we're going to start about here, draw a curve line going over, and then it's going to curve up and then across on the top of the knuckle, dip in, and then across, and then dip in, and then across, and then dip in, and across, and it's going to curve into the hand here. So basically, anytime you have like a knuckle, it goes across, and then in between the knuckles, it dips in. And now what we're going to do here is kind of the in-between lines. So here is going to be another kind of curve line for the fist. And then another one right about there, like that. And now for the thumb's going to go out about here, kind of curve in and over like this. And then we're going to get a little curve line right here in between the thumb and the pinky, just for like the palm of the hand. And then for the cuff of the glove, it's basically this curved line going in, and then you get another one right about here. So you basically get like a half circle, but it doesn't touch in the middle. And then we're going to get another half circle right about here like this. And then this just goes straight into the arm here, which is just a curved line that goes in and over. Like that. So there's one of his fists. Again, this is probably the hardest one because it's kind of like at a weird angle. Like that. Curve it in. And then you could just kind of redraw whatever you erased out. But there's that fist. And now we'll go into his shoes before we go into this hand. How about that? Because the shoes are significantly easier. And basically what I like doing with the shoes is working from the bottom up. So basically this oval that we have here is like the bottom of the shoe. So basically what we're going to do is have like a nice big curve line at the back of it. And it's going to curve in, and when it goes down to like the toes, it kind of gets smaller. So you get a shape that looks something like this. And then here we're going to start from the edge and just get like this kind of dome that kind of follows the shape of the shoe like that. And now here we're going to get two lines for the stripe on a shoe. And then if you want to, you can get kind of like lines going across like this. Some detail lines in there. And then very similar to how we did the glove over here, basically what we're going to do is get like a curve line like this, another curve line. So basically like this half circle but with no middle. And then we'll get another half circle like with a middle, like that. And then the legs are just these simply long kind of curve line like this, and then another little curve line like that. And now we're pretty much going to do the exact same thing just on this foot. So again, it's like thicker out here, and as it goes down it gets thinner like that. Then we're going to get the dome like that. The stripes on his shoes. And then we can get these little curve lines for the bottom of his foot. And then the curve lines here and here. And another one right about there. And then just two really thin curve lines going down. Like that. Alright, and now we'll get in this arm. And we're pretty much done. And then we have like the kind of like double helix thingy going around them, but that's pretty easy to draw in. So basically we're going to start off, the hand's pretty good at right here. I kind of like that positioning. And basically I'm going to just kind of draw an oval here for where the thumb's going to be. And then very similar to the other hand, we're going to get these four circles kind of going on an arc here. And then you can make them into kind of ovals because it'd be something like that. But here's how we're going to draw it. So basically, I actually do like starting off with the cuff first. And actually, the fist is actually too close now that I'm looking at it. So I'm going to push it farther away. So the hand's going to be about here, more towards the edge of the page. And then we're going to get the cuff of the glove. And then his arm's going to go in like that. So basically, to draw this in, again, I'm going to draw in the circle again. The four circles on an arch. And then turn them into kind of like ovals just to get an idea of where everything's going to be. So basically, I like starting off with a very similar to the shoes, starting from like the bottom up. So we'll start here. And basically, we're going to get a curve line like this. And then we're going to get two lines going out. This is going to be his arm. Like that. And very similar to the rest of the gloves, we're going to just get a curve line going in here and here. And then another one kind of curving it around like this. Extend that in a little bit. So we get a shape that looks like that. And then for the thumb's going to go out here, kind of go out, over, and then it's going to curve in and down. And then before you get too far down, what you're going to do is start about here and draw a curve line going across. And now here for like the fingers, basically you're just going to kind of follow the ovals that you have. So we get one about here, another one about here, Another one about there. And then one more on the end like that. And then you just get a nice curved line connecting into the cuff here. Like that. And actually this line can be a little bit more straight. So that's nice and simple. Again, this hand's a lot easier than this one, in my opinion. And now we could zoom out, and basically, for the ring around him, it's actually super simple. We'll start like in the middle of his stomach, and you get like this circle right there. And basically, all you do is you draw like this long curve line that goes through like the center of the circle, like this. And then you kind of round it off. Have it go through the circle again. And again, and keep this light. And then it just curves around. And then in on the edge here. And then you'll have another one. Like that. And then we'll get the same exact thing. Just going around the other side. Like that. And now I'll zoom in a little bit here. And basically I'm going to kind of erase any overlap because nothing would overlap the front rings here. So anything in this front area will be erased. Along with the hand. So again, if you screw up the hand a little bit, feel free to put like the ring around it to cover it up. Pro strat, think harder, not smarter. Or no, work harder, not smarter. That's the expression. And basically where like the center thing is, so I'm gonna actually do it in detail now. So we're gonna get this, oh, and it also has like weird kind of like circles on the ends of some of them. Put a circle here and I put a circle here. And you'll see why in a second. So I'm gonna zoom out a little bit. And now here we're going to just darken it in, and in the middle it's kind of spiky, so it kind of like spikes out like this. Kind of like in between where the lines cross. Like that. And then they just go straight into the lines here, so we're going to just darken this in. When you get to the circle here, it bumps out, and then it goes in, and you're going to curve it in like that. This one's going to curve around. And just kind of follow the outside here, and then we're going to get a little bit on the inside. And now this ring's behind Sonic, like this part of it. So now you draw it behind everything. Actually, I'll just do all the front ones first. So again, dark line kind of curves around and over. And then here, when you get to like this turn, it's good to kind of make like a little hook here, and then go up. And then curve it in like that. And then same thing on this side, but this one has a bump. Throw the bump in, and then the curve around. Get the little hook right here. Get the curve line like this, and then the line going in like that. And here's just simply a long line kind of curves in. Get the hook. Out and over. Like that. And then it just kind of curves in, and you just darken it in where it doesn't touch Sonic. There you go. There we go. And kind of erase some of the overlap here, clean it up a little bit. But you guys get the idea. And that's pretty much it on how you draw Ultra Sonic. He's pretty much the same thing as just normal Sonic, except he has this kind of like ring around him. But yeah, no, really fun request. Again, I like doing all like crazy variations of Sonic, because I'm a big Sonic nerd like that. So anyway, guys, I will leave the sketch that we just did right up there. Hopefully it actually stays up. Here is the inked version I did beforehand. And there you have it. That's how you draw Ultra Sonic. And thank you again, Mind Gamer Sonic, for the request. I do take requests, so if you guys have any request you want me to do, just leave it in the comment section below. I will say, do check the playlist before you comment your request, because I've actually been getting a lot of requests that drawing videos I've actually already done, and all my how to draw drawing videos are on my how to draw playlist. So if you have a request, just check it on the playlist first, because I actually might have already done it. So yeah, anyway guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you guys in the next one. Remember to like, comment, subscribe. Really helps me out. And enjoy the rest of your day. Okay, thanks, bye, later.